Well, now to an on-air exclusive. For the first time since an explosion and fire rocked South Philadelphia, a woman is opening up about the tragedy that took her brother's life and nearly hers.
2 men were killed and multiple row homes were destroyed when that blast shook South 8th Street last Thursday. Police still have not released what led up to it or the identities of the victims.
But loved ones did share memories of them with our Matt Petrillo today, and he joins us now live with more. Matt.
Well, both victims were inside their homes during the blast, and there was still a lot of devastation out here on South 8th Street. Today, crews knocked down a 5th home that was heavily damaged in that explosion and fire. And today, we talked to a woman who gave us her first on-air interview, who described how she was inside the home during the blast, but was able to get out.
Started to panic, I had to get out.
25-year-old Connie Dew remembers the moment a boom rocked her South Philadelphia neighborhood just before her home suddenly started crumbling around her.
Everything just happened so fast. The only thing that I remember was just the wall just grazed my back.
Dew somehow managed to escape, but moments later she couldn't find her 28-year-old brother Brian. She kept calling his cell phone again and again. He would never answer.
It went straight to voicemail. So, you already know, what's going on with him. He's probably, didn't make it out. I was just so shocked. I was just so numb. I didn't know what to do.
Cell phone video from the aftermath of the explosion last week shows a ball of fire in the sky. But a week since the explosion, officials still have not said what caused it.
What happened? We just want to know what happened, That's not right. Brian lost his life. He was only 28 years old. He had his whole future ahead of him, and something happened, and we just want answers.
Family identified the second victim of the explosion and collapse as 65-year-old Rudy Kambong. In an online post, family wrote Kambong had difficulty talking after suffering from a stroke a year ago. He was on the 2nd floor of his home when it collapsed. 2 families now want to know who will be responsible for taking their loved ones too soon.
So devastated.
And we have links on our websites on how you can donate directly to those families who lost loved ones in last week's blast and fire. Meantime, right now, the water department is out here on South 8th Street. No word on when this part of the road will reopen. Reporting live in South Philadelphia, Matt Petrillo, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Matt, thank you so much. Police